Hi my friends, today we model this part which has the name pipe VISE body, and as you can see it has some volumes, features. The drawing is this one with all dimensions, and the source once again is a drawing of Timoteo Carrera Soto. We use the drawing, but we have to adapt it to modern drawings, technical drawings. We have to be careful with some points. This arc is centered on this vertical, as well as 17, the radius of 17. And here is 14, which seems to be in the middle of this face, small face. We have dimensions here, so that I placed everything in my drawing, and we start with this contour to be extruded. You see better here. This volume is extruded, and the dimensions and all the data are on this face. This face. You see dimensions 114 on 177 with the extrusion on 54, because this will be added after these two extensions. Dimensions are a lot, but there is this axis where lies this center, and 14, which is symmetrical here. We'll be careful with this. Good. Let's start. Standard millimeters IPT, sketch, XY, rectangle, 177, tab, 15 is the thickness. We place this line on this point. This is the center point, of course, and we apply the dimension of 65 between the center point and the left side. (177). Then we draw two small lines. One, restart, two. Not equal. This is not important. We split the upper side. We make it construction, and we place on the same vertical this midpoint with the center point, which is here, as you know. Dimension is 14. Dimension is 14, and we place here 14. Good. Now we create that contour. Line is the tool for an arc. You know my procedures, I suppose. This is 14. This is 10. We go to the center. I want to be parallel with that line, and I apply a small arc like this one. I place on the same vertical the center with this center point, radius of 3, distance here is 25, these two are tangent because I was in a hurry, and there is a dimension here of 11 from this line to the bottom, but I prefer to apply 11 minus 3 because I don't know where is that point of an arc. Okay, this radius is 12. And we continue with other lines because we want to create this and this. Let's start with this internal. You see a radius 58 and radius 75 have the same center. In other words, this arc is concentric with this arc. The other two are 17. And here we have dimensions 28. 28 we can place right now because these two are aligned, these two lines. Good, let's continue. I said 28 here. I don't want to forget. 28. And then line, and I start with this point. I keep pressed, as you know. Escape. I go somewhere up, then line, not arc, line, to continue with a smaller radius, 17. Then a horizontal, sloped, also sloped, 20 is here. We go somewhere here, then another arc, then another arc, and we end with the last arc to this point. We make tangent this line with this arc. I move the end of this small line up, and I make concentric these two arcs. I place tangent here, and then that dimensions. This is 10, this is 15, and on vertical this is 5 and 2. This one is 2 millimeters, as you can see. Radius 58 here, 58, radius 75 is this. Here 17, also 17. This is 19. And I align these two ends, and the dimension of 14, and the last is this point to be on the same vertical with the center point. This point with the center point. We can select center point from here, no problem. Center point is this one. And we have a fully constrained sketch with all dimensions. We can move some of them to be nice, but this is not important. I like to have a to take care of the drawings and sketches. Good. Finish sketch. Extrude to the other direction on 54. This is the first volume, my friends. We apply some fillets right now. You see a radius 3 at the bottom here, and radius 3 is also here. Let's apply. Bottom, fillet 3, also 3 here, also 3 here. Okay. Then we create this shape, yes, which ends to this contour, of course, which has 47 extrusion, 47 from this plane. There is a plane here in the mid of this extruded shape. We extruded this, it has 74, and now we center another volume which is this. Let's do this. We create a plane as a mid plane between two planes. this is one face, this is another face, and another idea can be Control Z to create extrusion symmetrical. Yes, same situation. I prefer this. Then I select the plane XY for the next sketch. F7, we project geometry 1, 2, 3, and this arc, and this line. Good. Line on 50, then horizontal on 50, then I create an arc which starts from here right down and ends somewhere here. Another arc is like this, and we go to the face with a perpendicular. We apply here the tangency and dimensions. Radius 21, radius 73, dimension of 3 between this face and this face, or lines, 3, and a dimension from this face or line to here of 102. Fully constrained. Finish sketch. And extrude symmetric on 47. Okay, now we have a gap on both sides. Next is a rib. There is a rib here, very interesting rib, because it is so large. You see here, let's take a look to the part. This is the rib, you see. A rib is very easy to create. Take a look at the dimension. 18 is this line. Yes, 18 from the left side of the small face. We use XY plane because of the symmetry. F7, we project two lines, 1, 2. We make them construction, and we draw a line at 18, vertical line, dimension 18 from this tiny face. 18. That's all. Now let's see what is the dimension of this rib. It is 47, exactly as this one. Okay, rib, select the second solution, and now it has the thickness of 1 millimeter. No, 47 millimeters. Okay, you like it, yes? Good. Now we observe a radius here, yes? Not a face, right face, straight face here, but cylindrical, spherical, so that we take a look to the drawing. The drawing which has radius 42. Yes? We draw this 42 here up. This is the face where we create a new sketch. Arc from one point to another point, but tangent here. These two ends must be on the same vertical. Z is vertical, yes? And the radius, but you see it is not tangent. We apply tangents here. Radius 42. Good. Finish sketch. Now what to do? Extrude? Oh no, my friends. Not extrude. Sweep. Sweep of what? Sweep of this pseudo triangle, and the curve or edge is either this one or the other with cut, you see? Okay. Good. Very interesting. Very easy. There are fillets here, 3 millimeters, 3 here. Let's apply that fillets. Three on all the 4 sides, plus this one which is 5, another fillet. You see, we already have 3 millimeters placed beside the 3 here, and now will appear another one of 5 millimeters. Okay. What next? Next is this top conical end with dimensions of 35, 32 and 15. We use the plane XY, F7, and we draw half of this contour, but we start with projecting this line. We start from a point. I don't like that point. We start from this point, then we go here, and we end with this line even if we don't need it, because there is a line there. This is the center line, and I want to include the center point. Yes? Now I am sure that this is on the same vertical with this center point. I cannot move this line. Dimensions are 32, 35. 32, 35, diameters, of course. 35, and the height of 15. Finish sketch, revolve. All is automatical. Then radius 3 for fillets up here. We apply fillets. Three and 3. Okay, good. Now we want to create that two extensions, these two extensions with dimensions in the drawing 72, 34, 34 at the same thickness, 15. Okay, we turn the part, we select the plane, we apply sketch. 34 is the length, the thickness is already selected. 34, finish sketch, extrude. What to extrude? This and this. On what dimension? 72 minus 54. Okay, we use dimensions in the drawing, not calculating them by heart. There are also fillets, radius 3, all over around this contour, so that we select one of them, fillet 3, and we select all other, even if we don't see some of them. I can select also here, but it is difficult. Yes, okay, 3 millimeters fillets. We continue with this cut, which has dimensions in the drawing 30, 35, radius 5, 130. This view is from the bottom A, the view A. Let's apply these dimensions. I select this face, I apply sketch, and we have the center point. I select the rectangle 2-point center, and this is 35, tab, the other is 30. Fillet of 5 between each sides, each corner. Finish sketch, extrude with cut this face on 130, as you can see. Okay, the other is the threaded hole, trapeze 22 with the pitch 5. Okay, hole, face, center, thread, isometric, trapezoidal, 22 on 5, a pitch of 5. And this is through. Yes, it goes through the part since we have that cut here. Okay, the last thing to do here is to place these 3 holes, 48, 12, 17, 3 holes, right like in the original drawing. Good. We use the upper face to create a sketch, and we place 3 points, 1, 2, 3. These 2 are on the same horizontal, and these 2 are on the same vertical. Dimension 17, 12, and 48 between these 2, 48, and here only 17. 17 means at the mid. In the middle of this line. Fully constrained. Finish sketch. Hole. Not threaded, not trapeze, but simple holes of 3 of 10 millimeters. That's all, my friends. We select material, for instance steel cast, and we select the red color to be like my model. Yes, let's see what is the volume. This is my new part, which has that dimensions. Copy and we place it here. there is a difference. Let us see by comparing them. The only change is 5 millimeters the pitch, because I remember this one, yes, it is 3, here is 3. No problem, we use the last value because this is what we made here. Yes? Okay. So this is the result. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.